What? 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 That makes no sense. Where? What? Nani?
Awkward Mafia.
Hello, Internet.
Welcome to another episode of Awkward Mafia Watches Lost. I'm Jesse.
I'm Kristine.
Today we are watching the Season 1 finale, Exodus Part 3, Season 1, Episode 25.
Yay.
Last episode stopped mid-episode.
Yeah.
With just him walking through the woods. I did say briefly in the last one, but to kind of talk about what is in this hatch. All season we were building to what's in the hatch. And now we're going to blow it open.
Hopefully.
What's in there? Let's find out. But first, there's not a market substitute. Support the official release. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go. This is the third part. They get it. So we
At least Art's death was quick. And hopefully painless.
Yes, it is.
and it taught them all a valuable lesson about dynamite. Don't do what he did.
Whoa. Okay. That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
The monster
Is just a shadow? Invisible thing? That log is going towards it.
Kate. Supposed to take the backpack off. Just running with it.
I'm surprised she didn't blow up, honestly. Whoa.
He's scared this time.
Yeah. It's like the first time we've seen Locke like actually scared too.
Pretty much, yeah.
Jack!
Dude, drop your backpack, Kate. Oh!
Oh! We got him.
That POV. Whoa! I see it. It's just like a shadow thing.
I need the dynamite. No, it's in my bag. Just go get it. Hurry, go!
You should be glad. You would have blown up.
Yeah, right? Because you didn't drop it? Fuck. Stupid.
Just let me go. What? I'll be all right. No! Now throw it in. No! Just do it! Hurry, I can't hold it. Don't do this, Kate. Throw it in. Now, Kate!
Just a shadow smoke thingy.
Oh, we saw what it looks like.
A black cloud.
Yeah. You.
What?
You. Thank you. Thanks.
Aw. They made up.
They're like best friends.
I know.
They will bring him back.
Don't say that.
They will.
How do you know that?
Because he said he would. Charlie will bring your baby back.
And also Saeed. Saeed will bring your baby back, and Charlie will be there when it happens.
Johnny, wait!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie will bring your baby back.
It's bleeding. We need to put pressure on it. Okay. It's bleeding too much. You're going to have to go back.
No, I'm not going back. You're going to have to fix it.
I'm not a doctor.
You're a soldier. What do people do when they get wounded?
They see a medical combat soldier.
Gunpowder. Remove the towel and tilt your head back.
You asked for
Remove the
this.
towel. This is not going to be pleasant. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Permanently closed. Oh. Power's out.
Oh, man. I need my car. 20 minutes? Look, I can't miss my flight. My mom's birthday's tomorrow. As long as I'm a bloody flight tonight.
It's like the universe is trying to stop him from getting on this plane.
No!
I love how
You don't know Charlie. I mean, Hurley, but you're actually getting pretty lucky.
Like, his powers are trying to save him, and he's like, no.
I mean, he ended up getting on the flight anyway, but
Yeah.
despite all his good luck.
Well, at a certain point, we make our own luck, you know? Weird powers aside.
It appears that your flight is already boarding in the Oceanic International Terminal. Or this is the domestic terminal. I don't think you're meant to make this flight, dear.
You went to the wrong spot.
It's trying not to get you on that flight, dude.
No. He just refuses.
Dude,
Back
you
of the
gotta let
line.
me go in. I'm gonna miss my... No,
Back of the
you
line.
don't understand. This is...
Back of the line. Next.
He's trying to save you, dude.
Now? You're taking the computer out now?
I love Arzt.
I'll give you $500 to borrow your scooter. I just had a hip replacement. I need this thing. $1,600. Whoa, coming through. Look out. Look out, Lil. Whoa, coming through. Look out. Excuse me. Excuse me. Look out. Heads up. Coming through. Look out. Coming through. Coming through. Hold it. Hold the door. Hold the fort.
Ta. This is your lucky day.
Is it?
It was, he just ignored it.
Did you say something?
No.
Thought I heard 23.
Does that mean something to you?
The guy who called the feds on me back in Australia. Did it for a $23,000 reward. Mean something to you?
Nah. Just a number. What the hell was all that about back there, John? What was what about? You asked me to let you go. That's right. Now, that thing was taking you down the hole, and you asked me to let you go. Hurt me. No, John, it was gonna kill you. I seriously doubt that. I need for you to explain to me what the hell's going on inside your
Right.
head, John. I believe that I was being tested. That's why you and I don't see eye to eye sometimes, Jack. Because you're a man of science. Yeah. What does that make you? Well, I'm a man of faith. Do you really think all this is an accident? That we, a group of strangers, survived? Many of us with just superficial injuries? You think we crashed on this place by coincidence? Especially this place? We were brought here for a purpose, for a reason, all of us. And who brought us here, John? The island. This is no ordinary place. You've seen that. I know you have. The island chose you too, Jack. It's destiny. Did you talk with Boone about destiny, John? Boone was a sacrifice that the island demanded. And where's that path end, John? The path ends at the hatch. The hatch, Jack. All of it happened so that we could open the hatch. No, we're opening the hatch so that we can survive. Survival is all relative, Jack.
Hugo, take these extra sticks back a couple 100 yards.
Me?
How did Locke know his name was Hugo?
I don't know. Manifest, maybe?
Can I have a flashlight? Because the torch from the dynamite thing not making a whole lot of sense to me.
That's a very good point.
Yeah?
How would I think it is?
There's no footprints, no tracks. This is it? This is the black smoke? They were not here.
Danielle, you have to give us the baby.
I just wanted my Alex back. I thought if I gave them the baby.
It's okay. I got him. There never were any others. You started the fires yourself.
No. I heard them whispering.
You're a nut job. You heard nothing.
I heard them say they were coming for the child. The others said they were coming for the boy.
So what was that about back there? Putting the dynamite in your pack.
Everybody wants me to be a leader until I make a decision that they don't like.
I know.
Yeah, right?
If we survive this, we survive tonight, we're gonna have a lock problem. And I have to know that you got my back.
I got your back.
I knew it. Fucking knew it. Hurley! Stop it!
The numbers.
Stop! Stop! I can't do this! Stop! What are you? You gotta stop it! The numbers are bad! Stop! What are you doing? Why'd you do that? The
I don't
numbers
know.
are bad! Hurley! The numbers are bad! Stop! No, Hurley! Hurley! We can't!
Get
Hurley,
away
you
from
gotta
the
get back.
dynamite.
The numbers- You gotta get back! You gotta get back!
I mean, it's Hurley. Like I said, he's not the brightest. And he just panicked. Saw the numbers and panicked.
Yeah.
Plus, no one knows what the numbers mean to you, Hurley. You gotta explain to yourself.
Okay, what the hell am I supposed to do about that? You and Drew, you want to slow down a second? Talk to me here? We have to fire the flare. We don't know what it is. It could be anything. A piece of floating junk. We don't even know if Saeed's radar works. You ever know they gotta fix something up that don't work? Please, God.
Nice.
What's going on? What are you folks doing this far out here? We want to play the plane crash. We got an island for a month, man.
Oh, it's only been a month.
Only the thing is, we're gonna have to take the boy.
What? What'd you say? Who are you people?
Just give us the boy. Well, all right then.
Hey!
No!
No! What?
What are they, pirates? Probably.
Remember what Rousseau said? She heard whispers that they're going to take the boy. It wasn't Aaron.
The others? How do they find him that far off? The what? What? They're not even on the island then. They're on a boat. What? That makes no sense. How did she hear anything? What did she hear? Where? What? Nani?
In the woods, they lit the black smoke because they're going to take the child. The child was Walt, though. She has ears? I don't know.
If they were on the boat, though.
Oh.
No, Charlie, no.
It's his comic.
They're gonna end it here, aren't they? It's a deep-ass hatch. How dare they? I knew it. We're not gonna find out what's in the hatch.
That was season 1. What'd you think?
Solid season. So many things happening.
Yes, a lot of things.
So many cliffhangers. Why? Why would they do this?
So you come back next
I
season.
know. But it's like they answered a lot, but then like they just like gave me more, like way more questions than answers.
Speaking of which, why don't we see what was answered? Let's see how quickly we get through this. Okay. Starting from episode 1. The shoe. The white shoe hanging on the tree. Shoe from luggage. The monster. We saw what it looks like, but
it's just literally like a black cloud.
we don't know what it is or where it comes from.
Yeah.
So obviously that's not answered yet. We just know what it looks like. Wondered what's up with the dog. It's Vincent. Why didn't anyone find them right away? It's because they're not where they're supposed to be.
They were off course.
Yes. Then the Spanish comic. It's Hurley's.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. What is the bald man's secret?
Oh yeah, because we didn't know.
We didn't know his name yet. That he was paralyzed. Polar bear on a tropical island.
We still don't really know the answer.
We don't know that. Why were there handcuffs in the jungle?
Mm-hmm.
We know because there was a prisoner on the plane, and it was Kate. What did Kate do?
Still don't know that.
The French signal.
Rousseau.
What is it? We know it was Rousseau. And where are they? I mean, what is the island? What's up with that?
What's up with the island?
What's up with the island?
What's up with the island?
We don't know that one yet.
I don't think that. I feel like that's not going to be answered till like the end. I mean.
Yeah. Who is the woman in Saeed's picture? Nadia. How can Locke walk?
Still technically don't know.
Don't really know that yet. Jack's hallucination.
Oh, of his dad.
It was his dad.
Yeah.
What did Jack do? Jack do to his father? Got him disbarred. Is what he saw? What is what he saw? Was that a hallucination or was it really his dad? What was it? We don't really know that yet.
Well, we know it's not his dad because his dad died before the plane. Like he died in Australia.
But what was it? What did he see? Why did he see it exactly? Is it just a purely hallucination or is there more to it? That we don't know yet. We can probably say it was a hallucination. Jack's tattoos.
Was that a mystery?
Yeah. Kate noticed his tattoos and asked, "The tattoos and your personality don't mesh. Why do you have the tattoos?" And he goes, "Oh, don't worry about it." So, what's that about? Mummies in the cave. The Adam and Eve they found.
Oh yeah.
We don't know who they were, where they're from, what time they're from even. We can figure it out. And the black and white stones. That's a recurring thing. Not Batman. What's the name? Backgammon.
Oh.
In backgammon, and they found some rocks with the burial. We don't know what that means yet. Who hit Saeed? Locke. Who is the original Sawyer?
Oh, they've answered that.
I mean, we know, but he hasn't found it.
No, but I mean, we know it was.
Yeah, we know it was the guy who conned his parents. He's not the original Sawyer. It was some other guy.
And his whole name is James Ford.
Yeah. What is the Black Rock?
It's a ship.
It's a ship. Who are the others?
Technically, we still don't know.
Ethan, the boat people. We don't know. Yeah, we really don't know. What is the sickness?
Yeah,
she mentions
they got sick
in the dark territory. They got infected. We don't know what that is still. And what happened to Alex?
Yeah,
she was taken by the others, but we don't know after that. Why is Hurley his nickname?
I don't think.
He said, "My name's not even Hurley. It's Hugo. Hurley's his nickname. How'd I get it? I'm not going to tell you." So that's a mystery, I guess. Like, why's he got the name Hurley? Who is Ethan Rom? How did Ethan Rom infiltrate the camp? Why did he infiltrate the camp? We got some answers, but I'm going to leave that one unanswered because we don't know about the others yet. Really.
Yeah.
Why Claire? Why did they want Claire?
We still technically don't know that.
What's the hatch?
Still technically don't know that.
Okay. What is the toy plane?
Yeah.
It was her childhood love's toy plane. And who is the man Kate loved / killed? Tom, her childhood friend. Why are the compasses weird on the island? This was very briefly mentioned in episode 13. Saeed was trying to use Locke's compass, and the needle was off.
Mm.
And he made his own, and it was kind of also a little bit off. And he's like, something like, why are compasses pointing the wrong way here? Because maybe we're near something magnetic.
Yeah, they never answered that.
Yeah. How and why is Walt special?
We still don't know, technically.
We know that he is.
Yeah.
But we don't know
why
or how.
Yeah.
In the week Claire went missing, what happened to her?
I mean, we know we're still trying to... Or like...
Was there at some point?
There, yeah.
But yeah, we really don't know that yet. Oh yeah, why was Hurley on TV in Korea? Because he won the lottery. Probably world news segment. What are the numbers?
Still technically don't know.
When Hurley was driving on his scooter, he passed a row of like teenage soccer players, and the numbers on all their jerseys was 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
I did not.
I think the numbers pop up a bunch, but that's the only one I really see every time.
I did not even see that.
Yeah.
Actually. Wow.
Why was Hurley, or what connection does Hurley have to the mental hospital? We don't know if he was a patient, if he visited a lot, if he worked there. We don't know. And what was I wrote what was the original transmission. We know it's the numbers on the loop. But why?
Yeah, technically we don't know what significance the numbers.
Yeah, why would they just put the numbers out there like that? What's up with Locke's dream? He had a vision about the Beechcraft and Boone covered in blood. We know literally what it was, but how is he having visions? Why is there visions on the show now? Boone's transmission when he contacted someone on the plane. Who's on the other line? What did they say? What did they mean by that? Either we are the survivors or there were no survivors. Still a little unclear what they said and why either of those options are not good. What does that mean? So, still don't know that one. Who were the Nigerian drug smugglers? How did they end up on an island in the South Pacific?
I mean, that's kind of like... That could be answered by, like, how did they end up there, right? Because they were off course. Like, they could...
True.
Because their compasses stopped working, so, like... It's kind of the same answer as, like, how did they end up there? How did anyone end up there?
Hey, that's a good one. The light from the hatch. What is it? Still don't know.
Yeah. We don't know anything about the hatch.
Other than it's open now. What happened to Jack's wife, Sarah? They're not together anymore, according to him. But we don't know why. Why did Walt get scared? Something in that hatch, or...
His spidey senses were tingling.
Why was Kate's mom yelling for help? We don't know why she's scared of Kate. And we don't know why Kate wanted to run away with since forever. How did the Russo team member lose his arm? That seems hard to do. Dynamite, maybe?
Yeah.
Possible. Yeah. Where did the Black Rock come from?
It was a slave ship. Or some slave ship.
Yeah. And Arzt was saying it's probably a tsunami just went through the island.
Yeah.
Why is there a security system protecting the island? Or what's it protecting the island from?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of tied with why is the monster. But why protect the island? That phrase is a little more specific. What's with the giant bird? There's a giant bird. Birds ain't that big. That's weird.
Oh,
CG.
Was it like a huge bird?
It was a huge bird.
It just seemed like an eagle or like a hawk or something.
Yeah, it was kind of like eagle size, but it's like a tropical bird. I don't know. It was kind of weird. It made a weird noise.
Oh, maybe I didn't hear it because I just like assumed it was just like a raven or like an eagle or a hawk or something.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, because like it was just like it looked like the size of.
Yeah, it's like the size of an eagle, but it was kind of like a parrot or something. You can't really see the front of it, but I got the sense that it was green.
It just looked like a shadow, like a black shadow, because the sun was shining on it. That's what it... I didn't see any color, honestly. But maybe I just missed it. I don't know.
Alright, any mysteries from this episode that we just watched? Why Walt?
I mean, that kind of ties into, like, kind of why he's special.
Yeah, but I'm going to put down something. Once we get one answer, I can check a bunch of stuff off, you know?
I mean, I guess technically, like, well, like, what happened to them, because it just fell off. They burned the raft.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's kind of...
That's not really a mystery. Not a mystery. That's a cliffhanger more. Yeah. I guess just what can't the others do?
How did? Yeah, and then like also, how did Locke know Hurley's real name?
I think he has the manifest, or he read the manifest at some point. It's not really a spoiler, but later on he mentions to someone else that he has the manifest.
Oh, okay. Because I was like,
I think they say that in season 2 or 3.
Yeah, I was just like, how did you know Hurley's name? Like, not even...
Hugo? Yeah.
Like, not even Sawyer knew, and he had the manifest at some point.
That's it. Yeah, I know. And he was reading, like, who the hell is Hugo? And how's he leaving, like, 100 or 600 or whatever $160
million, yeah.
to his mom.
Also, like, because everyone calls him Hurley, and nobody knows Hurley's last name, I think, right?
Yeah.
Like, how did he know Hurley was Hugo?
Maybe he mentioned it to Locke at some point. I don't know. I mean, we'll discuss this again when it comes up again, but yeah.
Just saying. That was something I noticed. So I was like...
I don't feel bad about answering that one now because it's not really that important. It doesn't lead to anything. So, still lots of mysteries, but I believe all the mysteries... Well, I was going to say our answer from the first episode. They're not. We don't know.
Well, because the first episode is mainly like, what's this island? Why island?
Yeah, why island?
Why island?
But I'd say a large chunk of the mysteries are answered by the finale, just not the big ones.
Yeah.
The ones they set up for this season are answered. But we still got we still don't know what the monster is. We still don't know why the island is...
Well, we do know what the monster is. We know the monster is a security system.
Okay, we don't know how the monster is.
What do you mean, how?
Well, we know what... Well, if it's a security system that looks like a pillar of smoke, where'd it come from? You know,
Yeah.
And that's going off of what Rousseau said.
Yeah.
Who also said a bunch of crazy things, you know?
She wasn't wrong about any of it. Like, she literally, like, she's not real, like, everyone says she's nuts, but, like, everything that happened to her happened. And, like, she was right. She wasn't, like, it's not like she made it up in her head and is being paranoid for no reason. Like, all of that happened to her and is happening now. Like, she was like, hey, we're not alone. There are other people here. Just letting you know. And people are like, oh, you crazy. Look what happened. Oh, there are whispers in the jungle. Oh, you're crazy.
2 of them.
Whispers in the jungle.
2 separate occasions here. Whispers.
Oh, there's monsters in the jungle. Also, there's a black rock. You're crazy. Like, she's actually not crazy. She's just traumatized and paranoid for very good reason. Like, I don't know why everyone calls her crazy. Like, she's actually pretty sane for someone who's been on the island for 16 years and has to deal with by herself and had to deal with all that crap. She gets a bad rap, okay? Like,
in 16 years, the only person she talked to was Saeed.
Yeah.
That was near the end of it.
Like, she may not have social skills, but she's actually really not that crazy. She's not crazy at all, actually. Like, she's just paranoid.
Crazy like a fox.
She's just paranoid, but for good reason. Like, she has to be paranoid to survive, especially because, she's by herself. It's not like she ended up on a plane with 40 survivors to, like, support her and shit. Like, she was there with 6 others. And they died pretty freaking quickly.
Yeah. Some of which by her own hand, she says.
Yeah.
Because they got sick.
Yeah, so...
They got sick and turned on her. According to her.
Mm-hmm.
Her boyfriend, husband, father of her child tried to kill her, but she was smart enough to take the firing pin out of his gun beforehand.
I mean, see, this is what I mean. Like, she's been through a lot. Yeah. By herself. Yeah. For 16 years. And that they were there for a month and they're already like, starting to, like, be paranoid and shit. She's been there for 16 years. Like, come on, guys. And she's not wrong about anything, which is why I'm like, everything she's telling you is literally true.
She was wrong about Aaron, but that's like, understandably misunderstanding.
Yeah, I mean, because they did, but even then, like, she's working off her own experience, and Claire was captured. Yeah. Like, they did kidnap her.
It's not a leap to assume that's who they meant.
Yeah, they kidnapped, like, both Charlie and Claire for a week. Like, yeah. Why would she assume it's Walt? She doesn't know Walt. Like,
yeah. The number 23 meant something to Kate.
Yeah, the 23,000.
Yeah. And if you rewatch this season, like I have, like I'm doing, the numbers pop up since episode 1. I mean, their flight is 8:15.
Yeah.
That's 2 of the numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of in the first episode, all the numbers they throw out are like, oh, we were this far off course, but like, the numbers are in all of the numbers they use. Yeah. Since before the episode numbers, they've been doing it, you know? So it's interesting that a character noticed that there's a similarity between the numbers. Just like in the backgrounds of a lot of these flashbacks, sometimes another character will show up.
Mm-hmm.
Sawyer remembers the connection between him and Jack.
Yeah.
And brought it up at the beginning of this finale. Which was a very nice moment. Sawyer was in Boone's flashback. When they're all in the airport, you can see them all together. That one's more understandable.
Yeah.
But Hurley and Charlie stayed at the same hotel.
Same hotel, yeah.
Yeah. You know, that's not guaranteed to happen, you know. So.
But yeah, solid season. Like, the writing's really good. Characters are really good. Really well written.
Yeah.
Yeah. Solid.
I will say a good thing I noticed this season, and I'm going to keep an eye out for the next season too, is it's a little more episodic. I mean, it's overall serial. Like, everything happens in the next one. But it's not like they pick up right where the last one left off.
Some of them do.
Some of them do. But in almost every episode, there's an element that gets picked up in the next episode.
Mm-hmm.
Hints at what's coming.
Yeah.
And they don't really do that in the later seasons. Because later seasons are more going into each other. Like
plot.
Yeah.
More plot heavy.
And this was more of a setup. So I'm curious to see season 2 and even 3 if I notice they plant the seeds of the next episode and the one before it. Because the episode before Numbers, we see Hurley on TV in Korea. Yeah. You know, that's not a flashback. That's a completely different point in time. It's just, so it's like, you know, I could tell they were thinking ahead writing this stuff. And a popular thing people would say is the writers don't know what's going on the show. They're making up as they go.
You can't. Yeah, no, that's kind of hard to believe. At least with this first season.
So they got picked up for 12 episodes, not counting the pilot. Like, they did the pilot, and it was the most expensive pilot ever made, which means they couldn't cancel the show because they already threw so much money at it. But they were still unsure the show would do okay, so they only ordered half a season. And once that half got picked up, they realized, oh crap, we have to keep going. People like our show. Crap. Because this is the first show Damon Lindelof ever ran himself. Wow. He was supposed to be him and J.J. Abrams, and immediately after the pilot, Abrams left to make Mission Impossible 3, I think. So he just left Lindelof alone. And he's like, I don't know. So then he brought in Carlton Cuse, and they worked together, and Lindelof said he tried to quit like 3 times. And every time he was told, no, you can't quit. Like, we're not going to let you quit. And everyone was telling him, this show's not going to work. It's going to be canceled at the 12 episode mark, most likely. And so they thought, okay, we're going to go down like Firefly. Like Twin Peaks.
Oh my god.
You know, we're going to be that show people think, oh, I wish that kept going. So they put everything, 12, and then they got picked up. And I think I saw Carlton Cuse in an interview saying, I saw the news like on all the news websites, and I was like, oh, cool. And then Lindelof came in sobbing. We have to keep fucking making these. I'd never seen a man so depressed to be successful.
I know.
Because it's so hard to make these episodes. But they kept going. So, in the first 12 episodes, they didn't totally know where the show was going. Because they didn't know it was going to keep going. When they found out that it was going to keep going, then they came out with a bigger outline of the series. Like, they had an idea how they wanted the show to end when they made the pilot. But other than that, they're like, whatever, we'll set up a bunch of stuff. Like, Abrams is like, there should be a hatch. And the whole episode is trying to make a hatch. And that's like the big finale thing. And he's telling it to Lindelof. He's like, oh, that sounds so great. Yeah. Okay, so what's in the hatch? I don't know. You figured it out. So he's like, fine. And he figured it out. But, so there is a touch of that in the early first season. And they had like a great 3 to 4 season arc for the show. And the network was like, nah, do 9 seasons. So like, okay, went back and forth. So the show kind of like is going, but it's not going because they don't know how long it has to go until they convince the network to let them end the show after 6 seasons. And that's beginning of season 3. So from that point on, they knew exactly what was going to happen. Okay. So at this point where we just finished, they have a vague outline of beginning, middle, end.
That's funny.
But, you're working with real people. You're working with real places. It's not a book. You can't go exactly the way you want it. So there are some curveballs they get as they make the show going forward. But we'll hit those when we hit them.
Define curveballs
like actors wanting to leave the show.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Prematurely. Even though they were like, but your character was going to make it to the end. And like I want to leave the show. All right. Stuff like that.
I see.
Stuff like Walt growing up real fast, even though only a month has gone by.
He grows up? Like
he is a human child. They tend to do that.
No, I mean like they didn't show him growing up.
No, because the first season was fine. But a year later, they filmed the next day, and he's
I haven't seen this show. I don't know.
I know exactly. I'm saying they didn't think ahead that Walt was going to grow up, even though only a day goes by for him. A year went by.
Oh, like the actual actor?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
That's why all these shows have kids, and then they grow up super fast, and they're like, "Oh no, we didn't think of that." Like, of course the kid's gonna grow up. Like,
it's been a year. Yeah.
Either you recast them or you have a time skip. Like, they always throw off like, "Oh no, what do we do? The child grew up." It's not a book, man. It's a person. You can't just write, Anyway.
So yeah, he's just gonna look older in the second.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna notice he's suddenly a lot taller.
Yeah, well.
They do their best to write around it, but reality sets in at a certain point.
You just have to kind of suspend your disbelief.
A little bit. Artistic license.
Yeah.
You gotta accept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a child that's growing. Yeah.
He grew, tall, fast.
In a year. Yeah, they do tend to do that.
All right.
Anyway.
Well, that's season 1, everybody.
Yay.
Thank you for watching with us. Be sure to join us for season 2. In fact, wait. Hang on. Season 2. I don't know if the camera picked that up.
He has LED lights. I don't know if you can
I might make it more prevalent next time we film, because they're not showing up on the camera as much as I hope they do.
There are LED lights surrounding us, and I don't know if you noticed, but they were like this teal color before, and now they're yellow, orange.
I was going for more of an orange. But yeah.
Orange yellow color.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.